Picture this, you have exactly $100 burning a hole in your pocket, and you're wondering, you can actually start investing with such a small amount. Well, I decided to put ChatGPT to the ultimate test. I gave it my $100 and said, make me money. What happened next completely changed my perspective on AI and investing. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether artificial intelligence can build a portfolio that actually works, and I am going to show you the real results. The experiment begins. So here's what I did. I opened ChatGPT and typed, I have exactly $100 to invest. Now, I expected ChatGPT to just spit out some generic stock picks. Boy, was I wrong. ChatGPT immediately started asking me questions like a real financial advisor. What's your risk tolerance? Are you investing for short-term gains or long-term wealth? Do you have any sector preferences? I was honestly impressed. This AI was taking my financial future seriously. After answering its questions, ChatGPT delivered something that shocked me. ChatGPT's master plan. The AI didn't just give me random investments. It created a complete strategy with 3 core principles. First, diversification across asset classes. ChatGPT explained that even with $100, I needed to spread risk. Second, cost efficiency. It specifically looked for low-fee options because fees can destroy small portfolios. Third, growth potential. The AI balanced safe investments with growth opportunities. Here's the exact breakdown ChatGPT recommended. 50% in a broad market ETF like VTI for stability, 30% in a technology growth ETF like QQQ for higher returns, 15% in an international ETF for global exposure, and 5% in a cryptocurrency ETF for that moonshot potential. But here's the kicker, ChatGPT also solved the biggest problem with small investments, minimum requirements. Solving the $100 problem. Most people think you can't invest with just $100 because of minimum investment requirements. ChatGPT was way ahead of me. It recommended using fractional shares through platforms like Fidelity, Charles Schwab, or Robinhood. The AI even broke down the exact dollar amounts: $50 into VTI, $30 into QQQ, $15 into the XUS for international exposure, and $5 into a Bitcoin ETF. It calculated expense ratios, explained rebalancing schedules, and even warned me about emotional investing. I was starting to think this AI might actually know what it's doing. But here's where things get real. I actually followed Chak's advice 3 months ago, and I tracked every single penny. The results: in 3 months, my $100 became $127. That's a 27% return, while the S&P 500 only returned 18% in the same period. But before you get too excited, let me give you the full picture. This was during a generally bullish market period, and past performance doesn't guarantee future results. What impressed me wasn't just the returns, it was the systematic approach. ChatGPT's portfolio weathered a small market dip better than if I had just picked random stocks based on gut feeling. What ChatGPT got right and wrong. Here's what the AI nailed. It focused on low-cost, diversified investments. It emphasized the importance of staying consistent and not panicking during market volatility. It even reminded me that $100 was just a starting point and suggested adding $25, $50 monthly through dollar cost averaging. But ChatGPT isn't perfect. It doesn't have real-time market data, can't predict major news events, and sometimes its suggestions are too conservative for aggressive investors. The biggest limitation: AI can give you the framework, but it can't hold your hand when the market crashes and you want to sell everything. The verdict: so can ChatGPT build a smart portfolio with $100? Absolutely yes. Is it better than doing nothing with your money? Definitely. Is it better than learning about investing yourself? That's debatable. What I learned is that AI is an incredible tool for beginners who feel overwhelmed by investing. It removes emotion from decision-making and provides a solid foundation to build upon. The bottom line is this: If you have $100 and you're scared to start investing, ChatGPT can absolutely help you take that first step. But remember, this isn't financial advice. I'm just sharing my experiment with you. The most important thing, just start. Whether it's $100, $50, or even $25, the habits you build now will serve you for life. What would you do with $100? Would you trust AI with your money, or do you prefer the traditional approach? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more real-world AI experiments like this, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing to KB Bluetree. Your support means everything to me and helps me create more content pushing the boundaries of what's possible with artificial intelligence. Next week, I'm challenging ChatGPT to create a complete side hustle business plan with zero startup capital. Trust me, you won't want to miss that experiment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.